African Caribbean Dance Theater, and intrinsic in what we do, we dance, we move. And so this project was about adding on to the fact that we do move and including nutrition information for our participants.
Well, I think that it's very important to have children and families engaged physically in physical activity.
Eating habits has to become a lifestyle. You can't just diet or exercise and think that you're going to get a miracle. You have to change it into a lifestyle.
I really appreciate the health and fitness program, specifically for my family, because not a lot of times families have opportunity to get together and work on their physical health while enjoying themselves doing dance.
We move, and so we already know that there is something good happening, right? If you're moving, something good is happening. We wanted to take it to the next level and add the nutrition and health portion to our program. Childhood obesity, prevention and education. And so that's why we're here today, because we care about you all, our children, our future. And we want to focus on adopting very good habits. And you've already begun it just this evening, because you've had probably 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. How about that? And you had some water as well. How about that? Not a sugary drink, but you had water. And you were okay with that, right? Oh, yeah. So if you start that now and just continue on and on and on, it becomes a way of life for you. And that's what we're here to talk about. Adopting things and habits that become a way of life for you.
Eating habits are very important for lifelong productivity and quality of life. I think that one of the mistakes that we make as adults, and I see it in a lot of my adult patients, I will ask them why do they eat, and we eat out of just exactly that habit. And so our eating habits are formed during childhood, and they're taught to us by our parents.
During this program, we definitely want to stress eating healthier, trying to get at least 5 fruits and vegetables in a day. We want to stress that simply because it's providing those essential nutrients that our body just doesn't make on its own. We need to consume it.
I learned that you need to eat healthy and proportionize your plate of food.
Transforming Lives Through Dance, held here at the African Caribbean Dance Theater, has not only shown children how to move and have fun doing it by engaging in physical activity up to 3 times per week, it has also provided them with an opportunity to hear health education messages immediately following dance class, which reinforce how important it is that they did get out and move, as well as ways that they can eat healthy.
I learned that children are supposed to play at least an hour each day, and adults are supposed to play at least 2 hours a week. And I learned the energy that you put into your body is what you get out of it.
It is important for the adult to understand in the process of training the child that there was a time when kids played more outside, kids were involved in physical education in high school, elementary school, and those built-in things that made the child exercise are no longer there.
Well, healthy lifestyles in general is important because obesity rates for both the children and the adults are the highest that it's ever been. And so by teaching children how to live a healthy lifestyle, focusing on energy in eating healthy meals, fruits, vegetables, reducing sugar-sweetened beverages, and moving more through physical activity, whether it's African dance or running, jogging, playing soccer. We just want to incorporate these principles early in life so that it can become an everyday part of who they are, and hopefully as these children grow into adults, they'll be at a healthy weight and they will help reduce the rates of obesity in this country.
We move a lot, We have youths and adults involved in the program, and we hope that the younger children who see that their adults are moving, we're modeling for them to incorporate movement in their life at an early age and throughout the rest of their life.
Do by example. So if the parents get outside, the child will get outside with them. And so part of it requires the parent to alter their activity, to play more with the children, to find the time to do some children games, and to show the value of exercise as an adult.
Being able to move, being able to use those muscles, being able to work the heart, the vascular system, the cardiovascular system, able to work the lungs, being able to burn calories and just to feed the body with energy and all the things that exercise improves on. Boom, 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 boom. Can you hear that? That's your heart. And that's your heart beating. And we say that it makes a love dub sound.
I really am now paying attention to what we are actually inputting in our body on a daily basis, trying to not land too much fast food. That's the main thing.
Nutrition is something that we're going to deal with. It's going to be extremely a part of our lives the entire time. We all have to eat, so it's really important for us to tell our participants at such a young age about the importance of eating healthy and knowing exactly what we're eating, what we're putting in our bodies.
We want you to be as healthy as possible. African dance class will help you to move, to burn calories, to get your organs pumping and moving. The nutrition piece will help you after class. When you're going to the grocery store, when you're trying to decide what should you eat for dinner, what meal should you cook. Children, when you go to the corner store to figure out what snacks should you buy, this information will help you to make the best choice.
My girls and I have really benefited from the program. My oldest daughter has lost 6 pounds in the program since we started. My youngest daughter, she's come down 3 inches from her waist.
And I've learned the importance of eating healthy, staying fit, not eating junk food, eating healthy foods that will benefit your body.
Not only for the children, it does it for the entire family, and it is community-based.
The resources for accessing food, the different types of dietary changes that can be made in a household and a family, all that was very beneficial. Another thing that I really liked about the program was not a lot of times community children have access to these types of programs.
We hope what the children took from this program was the need and the importance of consuming more fruits and vegetables, and also increasing physical activity in their life, whether they jump rope, whether they run, whether they play basketball, whether they just continue and dance, but movement and consumption of fruits and vegetables, and just adopting habits to have healthy lifestyles, lifelong.
Long-term results are it forms good behaviors as far as activities.
So it's very important for parents to understand that the lifelong habits that a child are taught during childhood is going to take them the rest of their lives. And the foundation that they are laying is going to be a good foundation or a bad foundation. If they learn to eat to quote satisfaction, and that satisfaction meaning just eating excessively and not understanding the pure nutritional value of food, but eating because it just quote tastes good, particularly sugars and sweets. And then they're going to grow up in life looking to only eat those things that quote taste good.
It is important to eat healthy so you can live longer.
Fast food isn't good for you even though it's delicious.
The habits that we instill in the participants who are fairly young are most likely going to be the habits that they have as adults.
It's important for the whole family to be involved because we want it to be a lifestyle for the family. If the child is exposed to this type of information and what have you, but goes home and the parent hasn't adopted the same habits or learned about the importance of the information and movement and nutrition, then it's not going to be a part of the family.
It's important to drink water instead of sugary drinks because sugary drinks slow you down. They're bad
for you, dental, physical, but water it gives you energy and it's a better solution.
We talked about healthy recipes. We talked about ways to make sure that when you're eating at home, you're eating appropriate portion sizes and that the foods are not high in sodium, sugar, or fats.
All of your hard work, dedication, and attention to detail certainly is paying off. So all those times when we're on you about little things, it's starting to pay off now.
Eating healthy, we're going to stress that now so that maybe later in life we have adults who eat a lot healthier, which will in turn, we're hoping, lower the rates of chronic diseases, have less individuals with high blood pressure or diabetes or anything of that nature. We really want to stress the importance of eating healthy simply because it affects every aspect of our life.
I believe this program has changed their lives. As we do the post-screenings, we're already seeing that many of the participants, both children and adults, have a reduction in their BMI, they have a reduction in their waistline measurements, and that is the hallmark for living a healthy lifestyle by having a healthy weight.
The body is a machine, and it has to be properly maintained. And I think that using very simple examples of machinery that even a child can understand, a bicycle or a tricycle or a wagon or a motorbike or whatever, any kind of a moving tool has a capacity of weight that it is supposed to carry around. And so a bicycle, more than one or two people on a bike is going to be way too many because the frame of the bicycle is not designed to carry a certain amount of weight. The human body is pretty much the same way. The human body has a frame, and it's only designed to carry an adequate amount of weight.
A body in motion tends to stay in motion once you learn that particular activity. And a body in motion helps to build a strong heart and cardiovascular system, and with good cardiovascular health, it also helps to ward off chronic disease like diabetes and coronary artery disease and congestive heart failure.
Healthy lifestyles, not just for children, it's for the adults, it's for the whole family and the whole community.
I think it's a good idea. I like coming here because I love to dance, and getting health benefits is good too.
Become the vegetables, become the fruit. You have to really take in extra water and just really make those needed changes so that you have longevity and not just I'm eating for this little program. You have to make it become a part of your life.
It helped me like with my grades because whenever I wasn't doing this whole program, I rarely ever drink water, and like I would always be tired during school, fall asleep during my classes. But now like that I learned how to eat healthy, my grades are a lot better.
Child and the parents understand that it's important to exercise daily at some level and then more vigorously 2 or 3 times a week, then that adds miles to longevity, but more importantly, it improves metabolism, and we now understand that it improves brain function. It deters Alzheimer's onset as we get a little older, but it also improves brain function in younger children and in adults. And so exercise is a very, very important part of our lives.
What we hope to accomplish is that once we introduce the information to the children and to their parents, that it will be the seed that will help them or encourage them to adopt healthier lifestyles lifelong.